Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It really helps me out if you like, comment, subscribe, and if you would consider purchasing from one of my sponsors in the description. Thanks a bunch.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Well, I hope you're enjoying your final week of vacation, or at least hopefully you have one, and you're able to mess with your trains, that kind of thing. And last video I showed you the presents I got from other people, but as a model railroader, and as other model railroaders know, a model railroader can't pass up a good opportunity to self-gift. And of course, Christmas is a wonderful holiday to give to yourself. As the adage goes, it's always better to give than to receive. In this case, you get the best of both worlds, particularly since you as a model railroader probably know what you want and need. So I have given myself some Christmas gifts, and I'm going to share those with you. Well, at least in a manner of speaking, I am. But first, let's get to this beverage thing. Okie dokie, so today I'm going to try the second of the sodas that I got from Grandpa Joe's in Springfield, Ohio, and we are going to start with waffles and syrup. So let's give this one a try. And the first one was marshmallow. It was really bad. It was really disgusting. But let's give this one a try. Figure I'm going from easiest to most difficult here, so let's see. Looks like pretty much the same deal. Let's go here. Okay, Okay, so it should come as no surprise that this tastes exactly like, it really tastes more just like syrup. Like the syrup, yeah, like Waffle House syrup. And it's not bad, but yeah. So it's not disgusting like the marshmallow, but you gotta be thinking you're drinking what tastes like liquid syrup. So yeah, so if pancake syrup is what you're craving, this is the flavor for you. It actually kind of tastes like a dense cream soda, and I really like cream soda, so I probably won't drink this again, but it's drinkable. All right, this first one, you notice the box is not from the United States, it's from Europe, and that's because I just couldn't find any of these in the United States. In fact, a lot of the shops here couldn't even look this number up, so I'm not sure what's going on, but this is 39379.001, so 39379 is actually already a locomotive, but they added the 001 because this is a special edition. I'm not sure how often they do this, or how, if that's normal, their numbering scheme, but that's what made it difficult to find these. And this is a real train. It celebrates the 50th year of Intercity service by DB, so it's pretty neat. And I never even saw these advertised in anything. I just happened to stumble across somebody who had one of these on Instagram, I think. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And what do you know? I had to go kind of hunt for these. All right, so here's the cab control car. It actually has lights, including interior lights. So that'll be really useful. And here it is. And I've never to this day owned any of these white with the red stripe IC cars. In a way, that's somewhat my dilemma here, is I actually don't own any of the interstitial cars. Usually I get the cars and then I get the locomotive later, but this time I did things quite opposite. Oh yeah, okay, well here is some of the nice, looks good. Looks like it'll be a nice full locomotive to run. It'll be pretty fun. It's got cab lights and everything, so let's go ahead and pull it out of here. And I'll plop this down on the track and we'll get a good look at it here in a second. But as you can see, it has that same livery. All right, one thing I noticed is this actually has some underbody movable details, which is something I don't see from Marklin very often. So these are dampers, maybe something like that. Somebody who knows, I would love to hear it, but I'm actually surprised they've got some sort of movable details on the bottom of the locomotive. All right, let's go ahead and do a walk around. We'll plop this down on the track here. All right, so I love cab control cars, and I think I've mentioned this in other videos, but I actually love running trains in push mode. It's not something I can do with American consist very much. And these all run pretty much at top speed, particularly the Marklin ones. They'll run at top speed and they won't derail. So I really like that. And you can see here, that it has full interior lighting. We go around to the side, and as usual for Marklin, they've got nice paint, not a lot of smearing, nothing like that. Got details on the windows here even, so pretty happy. Single color interior. This is one of Marklin's weak areas. They don't do a great job on the interiors, but at least they do have them, and they're pretty nice. As with a couple other Marklin models, the sound is a little bit iffy on this. It sounds a little bit overblown. I can hear some looping in there. It's not the greatest. This is one area I wish Marklin would improve. Because Marklin uses a bit of a different drive system, it's a little bit buzzy too. This is a limited run. I don't know how many of these they made. Here are the topside details. These BR101s don't have a lot of topside details. And here is the back. So very cool. Go turn on the cab light. You can see that it does have an interior also, but like Marklin, it doesn't have anyone in it. I like it when the cab detail lights up, and I'll eventually have to get a guy to shove in there. And there is the cab control car with its nice huge rear window. Certainly no complaints with the cab car. If they wanted to, they could have put a speaker in it with horn sounds. The second way I wished myself a Merry Christmas was by finding this Marklin 39302. This actually came out, I think, in 2010. So it's getting a little bit, it's over 10 years old now, but I finally found one that was new old stock. It had never been run before, and I like this. And these were actually used in Yugoslavia, and you can still see some of the ones that are junked in Yugoslavia. It is the basically the 6-axle version of the V200. It has 2 prime movers in it, which means I guess I get to update my 2 prime mover video. And here we go. And so even for a model that's over 10 years old now, has pretty good functions, has everything that I generally use, which are the lights and the operating sounds, horn and cab lights. And let's see, yeah, just a few details that we've got to put on here. No problem. And let's go ahead and get this thing out of its wrapper. I absolutely love this paint scheme. And this is the demonstrator paint scheme that they put on it before they shipped it off to Yugoslavia and put it in Yugoslavian colors. And again, here I have got a locomotive without having a consist. I don't have a Yugoslavian consist. In fact, I'm not even sure where I'm going to find one. But eventually, hopefully, I will find one. Otherwise, I'm going to have to run freight or something behind this. All right, it's got 6 axles, but only the outer 2 in each truck work, but that should be fine. Let's go ahead and take a little bit better, more detailed look at it. Let's get it on the track. Here we go. All right, again, I actually like this model. I have a V200, and I'll put them side by side so you can see the difference here, but I always like the way this looks kind of like a Volkswagen to me, like a Volkswagen bus, something like that. So I always thought it was pretty cool. Just like the Intercity, this was a bit of a limited locomotive as well. This locomotive was generally sent to smaller and medium-sized retailers so that people would go to those and they would have something to sell that was somewhat different from what you could purchase at larger Marklin retailers. As far as the model itself, a lot of the details are molded in, but that's okay. Again, it has a nice full interior, single color interior. It looks pretty good, and nice separately applied windshield wipers. So overall, it's a pretty nice locomotive. And again, I can't get over the paint scheme. I think the silver and blue look perfect. Here is my Rheingold V200. You can see they look basically identical from the front. There's not a whole lot of difference at all. And of course, some of this may be Roco's interpretation versus Marklin's. As you can see here, we have the 3-axle truck versus the 2-axle truck on the right and left respectively. And as you can see, the ML2200 is quite a bit longer than the V200. That's not surprising because it has 2 extra axles. All right, let's wrap this up. I just wanted to kind of share the joy that I had buying myself these for Christmas, particularly this one. Actually, I guess both. Both were a little bit difficult to find, so I'm happy I got them. And since I don't have a passenger consist to put behind this demonstrator, I went ahead and just put a short coal train behind it. It looks good, and I think as soon as I find some sort of Yugoslavian consist, particularly the blue train, which I don't know if I can or not, then I think I'll enjoy this even more. And of course, again, I don't have this full consist, so I'll just kind of keep these on standby until I finally do purchase the full consist. And the control cab comes with a kinetic energy coupler, so I'll probably just get Marklin one so that I can get cab interiors lit relatively easily. And this one, boy, if anyone from Yugoslavia or from Europe or anyone knows where I can get the proper passenger consist for this locomotive, I'd really love to know about it. So what did you all get yourselves for Christmas? What did you Santa yourself? I'm happy to find things like this that are a little bit uncommon, and it's a good time of year to do it, especially with that horrible winter we had here so far. So these sure helped keep me warm. All right, well, hope you enjoyed this short video. I will start to do, more DCC installs and repairs now that the holiday is wrapping up. Right now I'm just having fun with trains, just running them, and of course I'm enjoying the things that I got for Christmas, regardless of who bought them for me. So for all of you out there, I hope you continue to enjoy yourselves, enjoy the holiday, and I hope that you're happy model railroading. Hope you're staying safe. Take care, and I'll see you one more time, I think, before the new year. I'm hoping anyway. So I'll let these run out a little bit. You can watch as long as you want, and please, if you get a chance, like, comment, and subscribe. I love interacting with everybody, and of course those things also help my algorithm, which helps me bring you more videos. So until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.